Good morning, grade R's. I hope you are all well and doing all of this homework at home and working hard. Today's lesson is working with a pegboard. Now remember, the pegboards are this laminated sheet with all these little circles on and your colored dots that should have been cut out for you. These are going to be your pegs on your pegboard. So just a quick little revision from what we learned last week. Teacher's going to be working with this pegboard. There are 4 sides to a pegboard. We will look at the top of the pegboard. We look at the bottom of the pegboard, the left-hand side of the pegboard, and the right-hand side of the pegboard. So top, bottom, left, and right-hand side. Very good. Then last week we also discussed rows and columns. Do you still remember rows and columns? Rows go from the left side of the board all the way to the right side of the board. Like a boat, you row your boat across the water. It goes across. And a column is like a strong soldier. They stand up straight. They go from the top of the board all the way down to the board. So we have got a row from the left side of the board all the way down to from the left to the right side of the board, and a column comes from the top of the board, goes all the way down to the board. Very good. Rows and columns. Okay, now today on our pegboard we are going to build a shape. So teacher is going to use this pegboard that we use in class. The thing that is most important about a pegboard is that you need to count. Counting is very, very important. If I put little pegs all the way down on the left-hand side of the board, we are making a column. Let's count how many little pegs will I need. From the top, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. So that is your first instruction. On the left-hand side of the board, I want you to build me a column going from the top all the way down to the bottom. You are going to need 10 pegs. You're going to start on the left-hand side, right at the top, all the way down to the last peg at the bottom. You can start building with your pegs. When you are done, your pegboard should look like that. I've gone on the left-hand side of my board, all the way from the top, all the way down to the bottom. Let's count how many pegs do we have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Should we try and count backwards, grade R's? Let's try. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good, grade R's. Now we have made one column on the left-hand side of our board. Your next instruction is to build one column on the right-hand side of your board. On the right-hand side of the board, one column from the top all the way down to the bottom on the right-hand side of your board. You can start. When you are done with that, your pegboard should now look like this. You should now have 2 columns on your board. One on the left-hand side and one on the right-hand side. Let's count how many pegs do we have on the right-hand side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Let's try count backwards. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Very good. Now we have got pegs on the left hand side of our board and we have got pegs on the right hand side on the board. We have built 2 columns. Now we are going to build a row with our pegs. Remember, a row goes from the left-hand side all the way to the right-hand side. You are going to start in the middle of your board. You're going to count down all the way to the middle of your board, and you are going to build across your board. So you are going to count down to number 5, and you are going to build across the board for me. So that when you are finished, your pegs are going to look like this. Your board should look like that. We have got 2 columns, one on the left, one on the right, and we have got a row going across the middle of our board. Let's count how many pegs do we have in our row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. Let's count backwards. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very good, grade R's. So that is the first shape that we are going to build. Now, when you want to take your pegs out, remember to use all the different muscles that we use in class by using different fingers. Only 2 fingers are allowed at a time. Pizza pointer and your thumb, middle finger and thumb, ring finger and your thumb, and your baby finger and your thumb. The rest of your fingers stand up straight while you're doing that. We want them nice and strong. Okay, keep practicing with your pegboards, grade R's. See you soon.